Hi, good morning, YouTube viewers. You got the Enforcer 250, and I'm about to go through different power meters. I'm just going to show the basic descriptions and the quick functionalities of the various meters from analog to digital. And I'm going to show you a couple of different analyzers that I use for different situations. All right, we're going to start with the analog meters. And this is, excuse me, this is Coaxial Dynamics. Very reputable company, Coaxial Dynamics Inc., Cleveland, Ohio. As you can see, U.S. made, 100% American made. And I tell you, man, this thing is built like a tank. This is all metal. Look at this, huh? Look at that, baby. Leather handle, huh? Brand new. Look at that. Huh? Those are... That's the back of the meter. You can put the slugs in there to hold extra slugs. Look at that. Brand new. Coaxial Dynamics peak reading RF meter. Alright. This is one of the reference standard meters. This is may not be as popular as Bird, but it's made just as well. And what's nice about this meter, it has the built-in peak reading functionality, which the Bird standard 43 doesn't have, unless you buy the peak reading kit or the one with the peak reading unit in it. And these are just different slugs. This is these are Coaxial Dynamics slugs, and that's a Bird slug. These are, you basically need these. You open this up here, and you pull that out. You see, this is just a blank or a dummy, and you put one of the slugs in there like so and just lock it like that. Okay, this is Coaxial Dynamics, and this is a peak reading meter, which I'm probably going to put up for sale. And it comes with a you see, it's a protective foam case inside and out. This thing is just awesome. Okay, we'll go to the next meter, the trusty old Bird meter. Look at that leather handle. Another meter in mint condition. Alright, I just opened it up. It has its own compartment with various slugs in it. Excuse me. And as we get a closer look, covers the entire, this covers the HF spectrum, 2 to 30 megahertz. So this is for HF. Okay, I got 50, 100, 250, 1,000, 2,500 watts. All right, and these slugs are not cheap, but you do need these slugs with the meter. Otherwise, the meter just won't function. This is just a RF chart. All right, this gives you RF VSWR versus value, so on and so forth. And this is the trusty old Model 43. Look at that. Made in Cleveland, Ohio. Another beautiful professional meter. Look at this, huh? This thing don't even have a scratch on it, huh? Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Not even a smudge. That's because I take care of my stuff. If I'm not using something, a piece of test gear, it goes right into its protective case, and that's where it stays. All right. Let me make sure that's in all the way, and it's not. Okay, let me just give me a second. I'm gonna put this put that card back in there with the meter. Okay, sorry about that. I just put the meter back in its protective case. There goes that. Now we go into the digital meters, which I have a few of them. I have this made by Teleports. It's called the LP100A digital vector meter, and this meter is up for sale, which I do have a customer already interested. And as you can see, there's a separate RF sensor. You know, this is a quick guide, so you can actually remotely locate the actual meter and have the sensor located where your feed line comes into the house. Then we got the trusty old Bird analyzer. Alright, This is a bird analyzer, and let me just power this thing up. Alright, I have it set at HF. Let me go into menu. Okay, there's the different functionalities: test, unit, field strength, single freak, sweep freak, so on and so forth. This is also battery operated, or you can use the built-in attachment. That's a bird analyzer. Now we go to a different brand. This is the Rig Expert. This I just picked up. Huh? Isn't that a beauty? Alright, let's power this baby on. Look at that. This is gorgeous. This has a color display, which I really like. This has all the parameters. Okay. All the different parameters, setup tools, so on and so forth. Let's just go to SWR meter. Look at that, huh? This thing, you just plot in the frequency and it'll do the rest. Let me turn it off. This I just picked up. Another fine piece of equipment made in the Ukraine, huh? This is no Chinese crap, you know? So you get what you pay for, man. And that just gives you an example of some of the test gear that I possess. And, you know, if you're interested, I'm going to make another video with this Rig Expert, the AA35 zoom. That's going to be coming up on my next video, and it'll show you the different functionality. Obviously, I couldn't do it now because it's not hooked up to anything, but I will demonstrate the use and how it works in the field. See, right now I'm going to be just connected to my base antenna, because obviously I'm not doing any antenna work. But when I did put up the Death Star, I did use the bird analyzer. It's a beautiful analyzer. I just wish it had a color display like the Rig Expert does. They got various models of the Rig Expert. This one is good up to 35 megahertz, which is all I need. They have them up to 60, and they even have them up to the VHF and UHF region. So it's just a matter of your needs. The bird does up to 500 megahertz, so that covers VHF and UHF. So that covers the entire spectrum. I didn't have to invest more money in a Rig Expert for frequencies I'm not going to be measuring while I have the other analyzer. That just concludes this video of the various pieces of test equipment that you should have at your disposal, you know. Don't claim to be a technician if you don't have these, if you don't have the goods. You know what I mean? You see? And that's the model. AT500, 2 to 500 megahertz. You can look that up. That's about a $1,400 meter right there. But you don't have to buy expensive, elaborate equipment like this, but you should have test gear. You know, some people claim they're technicians and they have no test equipment, you know, so who do you blame when you get the radio back and it's off frequency and it's not calibrated properly? You blame yourself, or you go to an established technician like myself. Anyway, that concludes this video. Enforcer 250 somewhere on the lower deck, and I just got down.